Do you think that as more and more people leave the NHS and try to go private, personal brand and building a personal brand is going to play a big factor as we start to see competition increase in this space?
Absolutely. Even with opening up an online business at Google and you're advertising on Google, when you go to the website, what do? You look at the doctor's name, you click on the doctor's image, you see what their background is. That's the personal brand. That is, you want to know which university they went to, how much can you trust what they said, how much experience do they have, what the testimonials showing. You want to get to know them a bit more. Sometimes you might Google their name in YouTube to see, are there any videos of them? What are they saying? How are they as a person, individual? How can I relate to them? And so we tend to, as customers, I suppose, have a lot of touch points that we look at. I mean, I very rarely buy anything except that I'm looking at several different places, Googling their name, checking Trustpilot for reviews and so on. So when it comes to an individual, yeah, absolutely. People want to know who you are, want to be able to trust you, want to be able to understand your tone of voice, the way you speak, how honest they feel you are, and so on. And I've found that through LinkedIn, my clients often aren't the ones who like my posts. They're the ones who have just seen me and years later come and said, "Oh, I've been following you for so long, and I really appreciate you this, and I want to get involved with that," and so on. So yeah, absolutely, it builds trust and it builds depth to your offering for sure. And we all leave a footprint online, so it's down to every doctor to decide how they want to leave their footprint online. But ultimately, patients in particular want to know the doctor who's going to be looking after them. Even on the so-called free NHS, it's not free, we get taxed for it, but even on the NHS, we still, I don't want to go with Dr. X, he treats me like that, I want to go to Dr. Y because I like them more because they understand me better. It's not personal brand, but it's a mini, tiny version of a personal brand. Every doctor sends out an image, whether they like to or not, and you can curate that to some extent or another as well.